Welcome to the Game Changer 00100 show. I'm your host, Game Changer. Okay, so I haven't had a title for this video. I haven't thought of one, but it's just something that came to my mind that I really have to get off. So, Kid Organic did a video just now, or I don't know, not just now, but he probably did it earlier today. I don't know. I haven't really been on YouTube like that, but he did a video about a woman, two black women, one big, the other one little, but the little one had tattoos on her neck, and the big one had blonde hair and all kind of shit. Looks like the two friends on that movie Baby's Kids that I did a review on. Check it out if you haven't already. So their $100,000 Maserati was stolen from a gas station that had a slew of automobile robberies. Like, that's kind of like where you go if you want to get your car robbed. Now, typically, you don't really find cars like this in places that has regular robbings. Typically, if somebody wants to rob a car like that, they would have to travel out of their comfort zone into a Whole Foods and then stick somebody up there. So I don't know if the car doesn't match the neighborhood she lives in, or was it just a hoax, or was it an insurance scam, or was she just one of these people that like to show out, get their money from other means, but like to be hood rich instead of for regular people poor because you spent all your money on a car. All right. Anyway, so their car was stolen, and then the young lady Janelle, I'll leave a link to her in the description box. With 2 million subscribers, and I just became one of them. Also, nearly at the same time, made a video about the time her van was broken into. This is a young lady that lives in her van, and it is not a Maserati. It's not an overly expensive car. This is a more humble vehicle that she decorated for her comfort because she lives there. Anyway, so she had a story about her van being broken into in sometime in March. So, now the question is, what's the difference? Maybe that's what I'll title the video. What is the difference between the two? I mean, they both, had a altercation in which a vehicle was either stolen or attempted to have been stolen. However, the reaction from these ladies are completely different, and also the reaction from society at large. Okay, so the Maserati ladies, for one, only one of them own the Maserati, and I'm not sure. All I know about it is what I've seen on Kid Organic's video, and I'm not sure which one owns the Maserati, but I do know that both of them were there for the attention. Like, they're out with the bullhorn. They're out, putting the gas station on strike. I mean, what the fuck is that? I don't think that they want it either. They're out striking against the gas station. They're out with the bullhorns, telling their son, "Oh, get this." And I got to do a follow-up video on this, maybe a hangout. The whole protect your women thing. It's like your women, because anyway, not going to get into that just now. But protection will be a part of this video, as it relates to who is more qualified to receive it, who is more deserving. But actually, I'll make that a separate video. Right now, I want to stick to a very particular point. So, all of this outcry. Now, cars are stolen all the time, even very expensive ones, probably, especially very expensive ones. But they made it a point to make this as public as possible. And I say they because even though only one person actually owns the car, It's multiple people just bathing in the attention that comes along with a event. This is an event. This is something. This is a happening. A happening has happened. Therefore, there is attention to be gathered. Kind of like a fight or something, and then a crowd gathers. It's like, yep, attention. Like, oh shit, attention. Do not miss an opportunity for attention. And she decides to share in it with her friend who ever had the car stolen. Anyway, so that so let's look at the contrast. Let's look at the other girl, the one who actually gets a lot of attention, millions of subscribers and 6 videos. Her car, while in it, was broken into it by a white woman who was probably addicted to some type of narcotic. It was her attempt to steal either the car or the van or the contents, but she found out that it was occupied by a resident of all things. So that is how that happened, how that played out. Now, she did it, and this happened in her retail parking lot. So she works retail, and I guess intelligently she parks as close to her job as possible to maximize her time, so she can have more time to do whatever the fuck van girls do um, when they're not at work. So I guess if you want to find out what van girls do when they're not at work, subscribe to her channel too. I subscribe to her channel because I find it fascinating how far femininity goes. Like, a little bit of femininity, it gets you a lot of masculine response um, in this day and age. So when it's at an all-time scarcity. So what is the difference between the two? Femininity. You see, those women are trying to force attention out of a situation. They need a situation in order to gather attention. If they were not out with a bullhorn and all this shit and blah 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 blah, nobody would give a shit. Nobody would give a shit about their car. Nobody would give a shit about their demands or cries for protection. Nobody would give a fucking shit. Just like they didn't give a shit when the car was stolen in the first place. Nobody gives a shit. And it's unfortunate, but that is the type of world that we live in. You see, femininity gets you response. Femininity gets you attention. Femininity gets you to bring out masculinity in others. The type of masculinity that will make a guy say, possibly, I can't rob this. This is a female. But the dudes that robbed your car did it like, you was just another nigga on the street. Remember that scene from Menace to Society where they pulled up on DOC and Kane and robbed him, and when he took too long, they shot him in the head and wiped the blood off the windshield and drove off in the car? Yep. A double burger with cheese. That's how the fuck they rob you. And then there's an outcry. All of a sudden you're a woman after the fact. Now you're not feminine in any way. And this is just something I notice about your behavior. There's nothing about your behavior that screams femininity. You're sexually irresponsible and you're boisterous and you put yourself in danger chronically, all for attention. While on the other side, femininity, that's the name of this video. Femininity gets you attention. Femininity is getting this girl attention. Her maintaining her femininity, her natural state, is what gets her attention. She don't need a bullhorn. She don't need her illegitimate son, because you said on the video that you don't know who the father is. She don't need him screaming into your bullhorn for attention. And let's face it, the reason why you probably had this child to begin with without a father is for the attention. Let's be clear. You wanted to be seen, so you push the baby stroller around. And when people come to give a newborn baby attention, because you got to, you can't ignore a newborn baby. You got to give that baby attention. You get some of the residual. They can't give you attention without giving the baby attention. Or they can't give the baby attention without giving you attention. So that child is a conduit of attention, at least temporarily. Because that lasts till they're about 4 years old. And then, people hide because you're looking for babysitters and shit like that. And it's like, you know, I seen it, the new baby smell wore off, and, so now they're looking for a new ploy for attention, and like, oh, my car got robbed. Oh, victim, victim, victim. Where's the protection? Like, well, who's your assigned protector? So, back to the girl in the van. When I say semi-sexual attention, this is what I'm referring to. She has it. She has it because of her femininity. The other girls have to attempt to force it out of people. She's crying for an outcry. She knows that, you can't get the car back. But she's trying to hold brothers accountable for protection? Wrong. No, what she wants is brothers out marching and rioting and throwing bricks through windows or whatever the fuck, to give her semi-sexual validation. She wants people to react to her as a woman. She wants to stir up emotions in men as feminine women do. The semi-sexual attention. She wants that, oh, poor baby, that you give to feminine women when they break a nail, if their snake dies, or if just like the slightest little thing don't go their way, people feel genuine sympathy for them. That's semi-sexual attention. It's the attention you get for being a woman, not for the possibility of them fucking you. And what these ladies found, the big one was more boisterous, so maybe it was her car. What these ladies found after all of their attempts for semi-sexual attention is that nobody gave a shit. Semi-sexual attention is not for you. I mean, even if you got a bunch of brothers together, who I don't know, did something stupid, like threw brick at the gas station window that didn't have anything to do with the place being stolen, your car being stolen, but you have to do something, right, to give you the semi-sexual attention that you're craving, Now, even if that happened, those guys would be doing it because they actually want to fuck you, which means it's sexual attention, not semi-sexual attention. So you're not going to get it. And you're not going to get it for one simple fact. You're going about it the wrong way. What you want, what you crave, what you desire is a fraction of what this van girl has, of what Janelle has. An outcry when something happens to you. However, in order to do that, you must be recognizably feminine. You must be recognizably feminine. And not that fake shit neither. Not that interview shit that you give when they're going to give you the job anyway, affirmative action. But, not that fake shit that you give on the interview. When they're not hiring you for your femininity, they're hiring you because, of your lack of it. They're hiring you because nobody will fucking believe them if you did some Me Too bullshit. That's they're hiring you for shit like that. I hate to put it out there, but that's the cold hard truth of it. They hire you because their wife feels comfortable knowing that you work for them. The wife doesn't fear an affair or anything illicit when they see you at the desk. So anyway, your pseudo femininity, your attempt at level 2 is failed. It is failed. Do not use your white girl voice last minute. Do not attempt to do the bullshit. People see it on you. There are some great level 2s out there. You're simply not one of them. Nope. You get on your bullhorn and your tattoo necks and shit like that, and it's like, okay. We know that what this is about. You're not feminine, therefore you do not deserve the semi-sexual attention due feminine women. Not even close. Not even close. So what you have in this case, and check out Kid Organic's video on the subject, is an attempt for semi-sexual attention. I'm going to cover this a lot because that's what a lot of this, what do Tommy Sotomayor call it? This beastie activity or this park apeism. I mean, basically, it's semi-sexual. It's a cry for semi-sexual attention. I am woman, hear me roar. But a real woman doesn't have to. A real woman is seen. She doesn't have to roar. The slightest meow gets your attention. The slightest whisper gets your attention. She could say nothing at all and get your attention. So, look for drama in your life and try to capitalize on the attention that the drama breeds. Is going to go on majority deaf ears. Every now and again, you'll catch a simp or two. They'll go to jail over some stupid shit. And it'll be one less simp out there. It's like, see, it's like 100% of of the population of these unfeminine women are like living off of the attention of like 5% of the simp population. They're just like, it's kind of like 20 vampires sucking on one nigga. It's like, god damn, they are sucking these few remaining simps dry. They suck them dry. It's a little dry. It's dry. They are sucking these simps dry. And now there are just fewer and fewer, dead or in jail. The fact that niggas is throwing bricks when back in the day simps would use bullets, really says something about the state of simpery. They are sucking these fucking simps dry. Anyway, this video is longer than I expected. It's late. I'm about to go to the gym real quick. I'm not going to do a full one today because I had a busy day and I'm tired. And then I'm going to go straight to bed after the shower. So this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.